What's going on? It's time to venture back into the full moon catalog of films. There was like 17 I wanted to start when I started this. So this is the fifth one. So we're continuing on with the Puppet Master film series right now. Puppet Master 5, also known as the final chapter, was released by Full Moon Features September 21st, 1994. It was produced by Charles Band, written by Douglas Aronofsky and Stephen E. Carr, and it was directed by Jeff Burr, who also directed the fourth one, which this one was made like directly right after it. They were made back to back because four and five were supposed to be one film and divided the script into two films. So yeah, but Jeff Burr also directed, like I said, Puppet Master 4. He also has done like Night of the Scarecrow, Alien Tornado, Straight into Darkness, and a whole pile of other interesting films. So yeah, he's a good B movie director, I think. Anyways, Puppet Master 5. So it starts off with the ancient evil god, spirit god puppet thing that was in the fourth one, where he resurrects his minion puppets. Basically, they look like really skinny gremlins and stuff. To seek out the serum that the lead character in the fourth one um, found Toulon's recipe for the main serum to bring puppets back to life for immortality, sort of. And he brought on Decapitron to life to help fend it off. So he sent the evil spirit resurrects his demon minion thing to to go back to the hotel to try to find the serum and bring it back to him. So yeah, and while all this is going on, at the ending of part four, our main character got arrested for, I can't remember the character's name, so I'm just going to refer to him as the main character. Was arrested and charged with the murder of his friends because they didn't believe in the puppet excuse. So um, when we get back to the police station, he's in the middle of talks with his lawyer and the police officers and stuff investigating, and they aren't sure what's go- who to believe. And then eventually, they end up some of the cops and stuff end up going to the hotel to find see if the puppets are real, and the puppets actually end up turning and killing them, these thieves and detectives and stuff, in the um in the hotel, where eventually uh, they let our main character go, and he comes back and helps talk the Toulon's puppets into taking out the other evil puppets again to help stop and prevent it from happening. It's a good little rounded story from the beginning of the first one to the ending of the fifth one. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Some of the acting's pretty cheesy and wooden in this, but overall, the way they actually portrayed this one, portrayed the characters in this one, there is more character growth that was missing in the fourth one, which they expanded upon in this one, which makes more sense. And yeah, so as long as you watch the fourth one and fifth one like chronologically, it'll make a lot more sense and make be a little more interesting and stuff. So yeah, it was like bringing back the evil puppet and stuff, evil like gremlin looking puppet and stuff, was just for film's sake, to continue on with it, to try to exact revenge and get it. There's a good way to quickly piece the story back together again. This one was a little more cat and mouse type film, which is pretty neat. It's always fun watching the puppets sneak around and catch the victims off guard and stuff. There are some pretty good puppet kills in this, and yeah, and it was more entertaining. I found like the villains, like the thieves and stuff, they were all really pretty well written and stuff like that. There's some good humor in there and stuff. There's some cheesy stuff in there too, from like 90s cheesy stuff, but overall, it was still a decent film. The climax is a little lackluster, I thought, but it's still a decent entry into the Puppet Master film franchise. I wouldn't say it was as good as three, but it's like, but just a tiny bit better than four. It seems a little more thought out, and more thought was put into this one than that them for. But yeah, overall, it's still a decent time, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, with that, I don't really have any other complaints. The acting's a little cheesy, but you get that with any low budget film or indie films. And yeah, the puppet effects are also great again. And yeah, it's if you like the previous Puppet Master films, you're gonna like this one too. The first five are always the highly talked about ones, and then some of the other ones later on down the road get talked about more, but as well. But for the most part, majority of people loved at least the first three, and then the four and five are usually get a pretty good reception as well. And I agree with that. I actually like all five of them, probably pretty close to equally. So yeah, but besides the bad acting and still wanting more puppet kills, it just leaves you wanting more, which is what I'm pretty sure they are trying to intend for these films. It does its job. So yeah, that I'm giving this one 3.5 out of 5, just because some of the acting is pretty crappy. There's a few characters that are also annoying in this, so for that, it loses points. And yeah, obviously more kills and stuff, but for what it is, it's still a good time and entertaining and fun. So yeah, there's a trailer link down below if you haven't heard of it or you want to check it out or just relive it. It's linked down below, so check out my Instagram. It's linked down below where I always put clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story, so make sure you follow me there. I usually hide the film title and the hashtag and the subgenre of film so you're aware of it. And yeah, just follow me on Instagram to keep up with what's coming up on the channel. So yeah. Also, make sure to like this video, share it so more people are aware of it, more people get aware of Full Moon. They always have a lot of fun stuff, so that's why I'm doing 17 films of theirs. So yeah. Also, comment your opinions of the film if you've seen it. Also, what's your favorite Puppet Master film in the franchise? And what's your favorite Full Moon features film if you've seen a lot of them and stuff? Comment those down below. I'd love to hear your opinions of the film and what favorites are of those. Also, if you have any films at all that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be talking about a lot more great Full Moon films and a whole pile of other things. You never really know with me what I'm going to do. I always jump back and forth through things. And yeah, but so far, Puppet Master film series is fun, so I'm probably going to stick with that and continue on with it, but who knows, I might talk about something else, but we'll see. So, till the next one, I guess I'll see you in the next one. It's probably going to be Curse of the Puppet Master, which I think is the next one, so hopefully that's the next one. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, and I guess I'll see you then. Cheers!